see Teresa.
Hey guys, welcome to the Sunday night stream where we stream without actually preparing anything because, well, we're 3 minutes late. Also, I just started 5 minutes ago with setting up. What's up, kitty? What do you want?
La la la. La 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 la.
What's up?
Come.
Don't just meow and then...
Don't break down.
Yeah.
Come. Finny. He's purring, actually.
Sometimes that cat just confuses me. As of late, Finn has been so cuddly and, like, nice.
It's weird.
At least to me he has, let's just say that.
Well,
so, it's Sunday, another week.
Another challenge.
Not really, but,
Isn't that like D-Storms or was D-Storms?
yeah. Does he still do YouTube?
I have no idea. I'm pretty sure he does.
I think he got it, like, into Vine and that was it.
I don't know.
Or whatever, what came before Vine. I don't remember.
Wine.
Yeah.
Hey, look! The person that doesn't understand what we're saying.
What do you mean?
It's a running gag.
I don't understand.
Here.
Yeah, but I don't understand the
No,
gag.
he doesn't understand me because apparently I'm not talking English, so...
I mean, we know that.
Fuck you.
Oh, hi.
We're not censoring swearing. Hi, there you are. Come. Come. Can I cuddle you too? Oh my god.
He's like, I don't want to be petted by you.
I'm just hungry. Give me
Just-
nums.
Just
You
don't
have
wreck
nums
stuff.
in the kitchen. But I'm awake now.
So yeah, weather update. It's actually quite nice outside. It's not as hot or sunny as it was last couple of days.
No.
It's not
Today,
raining.
no. Today was crazy. We had really heavy rain. Then we had sun. Then we
I
had
can't
really
remember
heavy
the
rain.
rain.
My mom actually texted me, "It's raining like crazy," and I'm like, "I can see that. I have a window."
Yeah. Okay. I missed the rain part then, I guess.
Twice.
Twice.
Wait, what? Yeah, come on. That's so 2014 or earlier, 2012. It actually is 2012. That's when we actually got together, right? 12?
Yeah.
Yes. So it's even older.
I don't even know what happened in 2012.
We had a London gathering where I officially was declared to be able to now speak English, I think.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Anyway.
I learned so many new things here.
Nah. I'm sad today is my last day kitty sitting. Had her for a month. He goes home tomorrow. I would say adopt a kitty.
Yeah, or you can just do
You
some
can have
more.
this one. It's cute right now.
No, I want to keep that one because that one is
Really?
actually...
I want Dara.
It's been formed and molded and no, we're not getting
Now we
Lala.
can
or a
give
fox.
them away. Yes,
Nope.
a fox.
No,
Yes.
we're not getting a fox.
Hey,
As of
sweet
late, she's
cake.
been obsessed with foxes.
I'm not obsessed.
Yes, you are. Every second you can mention, I want a fox.
No, every time a picture comes up on Instagram, I'm
Which
like,
is
I want
like
a fox.
every 20 minutes. And that's like Instagram open. Oh, there's a fox. Look, it's cute. It's like a dog. It's like a cat. Like, no foxes.
Yeah, it has been that long.
Right, Finn? Yeah.
Oh my god, he is so cute. Look at him. Things that haven't happened off screen. Here. There.
Huh?
There.
I have eyes. I can see.
So how are you guys?
Trace is in the chat.
See,
I own 3 cats of my own. Just got attached to the kitten.
Yeah, that's what I thought, that you actually have cats. That's why I was wondering why you're giving that back, and I was sad. I get it. It's always sad to give a cat back, but still.
We haven't had a UK meetup in years. Actually, yes, we did. Like every other year, we've done a meetup.
When?
When we were in the UK.
Like when?
London.
Yeah, that was 2012.
No. Last year?
That was not really. Yeah, okay.
Not really. We were there for at least a solid 3 hours.
Okay, that actually was a meetup.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Yeah. I wouldn't call that in years because that was last year. It was last year because we were there for your brother's wedding. We were on our way to your brother's wedding.
Yes, we were in Germany for my brother's.
Kirby Action said, "Hello, nerders. I've been away for a while. How are you doing?" Well, we're still the same kind of people. We're still in Germany.
Yeah.
And today's Sunday, so we haven't done much. Well, we did go outside to get some food. So
Got a prediction that I've seen you kind of either privated or shut down your Instagram. Something was up with it. I don't know. It was weird.
Sweet
Do you
Cake
guys-
Pops asks in the vlog, asks, do you guys do vlogs? I'm not sure how you got to the channel, either through Twitter or some other way, because
G Plus maybe puts stuff out.
you should probably
I don't
you
know.
should probably know that.
Sometimes it just
Like,
pops up in random
like,
feeds.
No,
Yes.
no, that's
Yes.
not how that works usually.
Okay, then
But
we'll
yeah,
ask
we do
Sweet
vlog.
Cake. How did you get here? How did you find us? How's the Viking costume going? Well, I can't make noise today, so I couldn't punch more holes.
Well, we kind of got yelled at by the neighbor. For
Oh.
no, that's like that's the second or third time for no good reason.
Well,
It's like,
good reason.
you should be
We are awake at that time.
Yeah, but we're not running around and like jumping and things. We are usually very quiet. Like except for maybe 1 or 2 times that happens like once a month that one of the cats like runs into the penny boards or something minor, which is nothing serious.
I don't know
sorry.
what they're doing at night, but apparently stuff is, especially because they said it's above from where ours sleeping.
That's
room.
impossible. There's nothing. that is-
Bedroom, that's the word.
other than clothing, which
No,
I'm sorry.
the cats
unless,
are actually outside the door because they actually don't want to sleep in our room anymore.
Also that.
So I don't know what's happening.
And if I don't wake up, there's no reason why they should be waking up.
Okay, I randomly subscribed. So yeah, we have been doing daily vlogs for 3.5 years together now.
Yeah.
I've been doing probably 1.5 years before that with a gap of half a year.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'll be honest, time's a blur. I can't even remember what I did last year. Yep, that happens to me too. I'm always, every time I'm watching something like, not necessarily Castle, but some sort of investigation show, let's call it like this, and they are asking, what did you do like the Thursday, blah,
all
blah,
honesty-
in year, blah, blah, and people are like,
If
and I'm
you-
like, I
if
wouldn't
you-
know.
If you're doing more or less the same stuff throughout the week, like let's say you just go to work and you go to the same places, it's very hard to remember what you did. It's a good thing we have the vlogs because we can actually look back. Oh yeah, we kind of did that if we vlogged about it. But man, I have no idea. I honestly don't know what I did in the last week when it comes to stuff like special stuff. If someone asks like, "Hey, did you do this particular thing last week?" I'm like, I need to check.
No,
If I didn't post it, I don't know.
No, I have no idea how people can remember what they did last, like 2 weeks ago at Thursday at 2:30.
Yeah.
Most people probably say I was at work. So
Oh, example,
that
for
would be-
instance. Recently, I had to update my resume and like those types of things. I had to fill out like my school and stuff, like the stuff I've done. I don't remember half the stuff. The only good thing is that I know that something started in September because most things with school begin in September and they end either in March, June, or July, one of those areas. And that's it. And I don't remember the year. So the only thing that I use for schools is like, oh, 2006, that's the first time I went to the US. After that, I went to my secondary education. So that's the only thing I remember. I don't remember when I stopped. I kind of do.
Yeah, I have the same thing because with my diploma, I always have to say, yeah, when did you blah, blah. And I'm like, I actually finished in, I think, like April, but you actually get your like signature diploma stuff in July. So it's like, I know the year, but I can't tell you the day.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I just don't know which one it is.
If I also, I think that's the only place where I have it is because of Facebook. And I don't even think it's public. I'm not sure. But it's like the information, like, I don't care if they know that. There's nothing interesting about that. And it's easy for me because the amount of times that I needed to fill out, like, oh, when did I work there again? When was my schooling stuff again? And I have to fill it out multiple times and I still don't know.
Okay, we can reply to 2 things at once. So, what's for dinner? Well, he was like, let's do a pre-anniversary dinner. He wanted
next
pizza.
month is the anniversary.
Yeah.
Second year.
Yeah. So he wanted pizza. That's the reason. So he got pizza.
No. Let's rephrase that. We
No,
went out
let
for
me
ice.
just finish the rest of the question.
We went out for ice cream.
Okay.
And on our way, we were like, well, the pizza place is pretty much around the corner.
You.
There. We could
You
just get
wanted
some
pizza.
pizza instead. And then afterwards, still get ice cream. Which kind of happened. Yeah, continue.
So our 2-year anniversary is coming up. A wedding anniversary.
Yeah, next month.
Yeah, after my birthday. Just saying, the birthday is coming up.
What are you saying? Do you want something for your birthday?
No,
Okay.
it's just a happy birthday. Lala says, Sarah, looks like you got a little length taken off your hair. Actually not, it has just grown back. It was like this, which annoyed me. And yeah, it depends. Sometimes it's a bit more fluffy and whatever. It's just like dry from the coloring and stuff. Or
Also,
dyeing.
it's very humid lately, so that also
yeah, but
messes
right
with
now
hair.
it's okay. I put some oil in it, but actually I want it a bit longer at some point.
It's like a
Could be
spot
longer.
says in the chat, any time is pizza time. Actually, that is totally true. And here's the thing, because we went to the pizza place now 3 or 4 times in total. I really like that pizza, even though it's not the like greasy, thick, crusted, over cheese. That's what I love.
The
It's like
diarrhea pizza.
Oh, so good. I like leaky bum pizza. So good. So good. It's worth every single time. But basically, every European pizza is the thin crust, like very
Not
thin.
every.
99% of
Well,
of
if you go
them.
to an Italian place, you can
that's
expect
the
thinner
main
crust.
pizzas you can get.
Yes.
Here. And you guys don't really have Domino's here so far. I know maybe in
Nope.
the bigger city.
Nope, we don't have
At all?
Domino's. We have Romeo's.
I don't know what that is. You guys don't have an equivalent to Pizza Hut, which is technically Domino's.
We do have Pizza Hut.
That is then maybe in the bigger city.
And not here. Do
Not
we have
here,
a
no.
Starbucks? No!
Yeah. So I wouldn't order a pizza because those pizzas tend to go really cold really fast, and I like my pizzas hot, oily, and fresh. And since it's like walking distance, I'm like, yeah, this is an excuse for us going
It at least
outside.
gives us steps, so I have 6K today
I don't know.
already.
I've taken my watch off earlier.
Yeah. So we never really replied to how the Viking stuff is going, so maybe you should get it.
Sure. Well, have you finished your shield pretty much? Yeah, you just
I
need to do the
just
strap.
need to get the strap and
Okay.
you could get
I can
the
grab
stuff. Alright. Would you rather jump off a plane with no safety or jump off a cliff with no safety?
Neither.
Well, I think the plane is pretty much deadly and the cliff you might survive depending on how high it is. I don't know. I would say cliff. It's the same thing like bungee jumping. I would never do on asphalt, but I would totally do in water. But it makes no difference if you hit it. Then again, I'm not sure right now. I mean, we went to how's that second best theme park called? Cedar.
The what? Cedar Point?
Cedar Point. So yeah, we went to that, and we actually took the craziest roller coaster first, and I wasn't prepared for that. And there's one, I think it's like 80 degrees or something. It's not 90. That would be ridiculous. But 80, and whoa. And then there was another one which is probably like 70, but I almost died because I was so not prepared for this.
Yeah.
But there's another one that goes twirls and like this. That is awesome.
So
yeah.
This is the shield port, if you can see.
So I you can't really see it.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, here I added those and all the nails in. They actually look more like thumbtacks now, which I'm annoyed about, but it's actually real nails.
They look good.
Yeah, we can press them in a bit more now.
Yeah. Don't do it now. It's okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
But yeah, that's pretty much finished. Probably the back needs to be a
Yeah,
little bit done.
that needs color.
But
and
it's more forward looks than anything.
yeah, the handle gets
Yeah, so you're currently looking for fur, like any kind of fur, fake or real, doesn't really matter at this point, to cover the sheath and to make the parts that attach it to like a belt.
Oh yeah.
And
So I was doing some research. It's basically called a double wrapped sword belt. Basically, you wrap it twice around yourself, and then there are 2 D-rings, and those are attached to the scabbard, and that's it. But I was trying to find pictures of her yesterday where you actually see where it's crossing, and every time I saw a picture, it was not crossing, and I'm like, I saw the person, like I thought, like 360, and that was not crossing. I'm like, how the fuck did they do it? I guess they just moved it for the picture.
Yeah.
That was really annoying. Anyway, so I got those. I actually ordered a belt buckle and the D-rings before, and I was like, oh, that could be like 5 centimeters.
Yeah.
I didn't have my chainmail back then, because now I'm like, okay, it's 3 rings. That's like 2 centimeters roughly, or 2.5 centimeters, depending, so like an inch. So the belt actually is just that thick. And it's a standard size, but I feel like that is not strong enough. I can't imagine having a heavy sword on that. So I'm going for 3 centimeters right now.
So we started working on the sword.
It actually looks good on that camera.
Yeah, it's like there's like the sheen to it. So if you guys remember last week, we showed that I put the aluminum tape on there, which basically was to give it that effect when you do this. So the sword is not actually entirely black as it is on camera when you just hold it in the shadow, but that's kind of the effect that they have on the show so far I could see from the stills. And like when you do this, it looks really cool.
Hers sometimes is only black up to you, and then
it's like really weird. So,
but I like it like this.
We put some bronze copper color on
our favorite spray color we use for race. See, so that is how it looks right now, and here's the blade. It looks actually better in reality than it does on camera.
Yeah, but it's hard. And don't bump the mic.
I don't want to. So,
Idiot.
Here.
But yeah, basically we wrapped... I actually made a little like bump on the middle part with some aluminum tape, and I think I used some leather underneath to tighten it up. So in the middle there's like a little crappy thing. So I leather wrap everything. We started weathering already, and it feels okay. The sword itself is pretty much done. Yeah. I could do a bit more, but right now I want to focus on the other stuff. And the sheath is not that hard. It's not that much work. It's like purely trying to get the thing covered, and that's really it.
I'm still not sure if I want to carry it. I'm sorry.
Well, in that case, we'll just throw it off the balcony.
No! We can actually have it for hanging it up as decoration. Nah. Yes, it's awesome.
No,
I'm just tiny.
It's everything or nothing.
No, I'm just tiny.
Okay.
Don't be so upset. That one.
Second Spot says in the chat, Sarah, have you thought about going shopping as Legatha or both? Spending a day as Vikings to see what happens. What happens, you could make a viral vid. That would be good. Probably.
Well, not in my hometown. We have our big medieval...
Well, here's the problem. People would just think you're like one of the early... it's called Peter and Paul Festival persons, so they wouldn't even know the difference.
Well, they would know the difference, but they would be like, that's a bit weird for Peter and Paul, and why are you already dressed like that? Mm-hmm. So it's in 3 weeks. Yeah. It's 4 days medieval festival, so...
I mean, if you can finish it before, and we could probably do some fun with it.
Yeah. I mean, we could...
It's practically down the road, so...
Yeah, I mean, people wouldn't be surprised if you see someone like dressed up in my hometown, because all year long we have some medieval or whatever festival. But I guess if you would go to a different city or walk around in Stuttgart, might be picked up, or...
Yeah, but that's because it's a bigger city. Usually.
Yeah, or Munich. I mean, there might be even... I mean, people would probably stare and stuff, but there's always something happening, so they wouldn't be too surprised. Yeah. I think if you would be in Ohio walking with that would be a different story.
No, then they'd probably think, oh, that person's going to a Renaissance festival, something like that. True. Because there's so many of those things going all year round through the spring, summer.
But a little skit in a supermarket would probably be fun. Like,
I don't know if I want to try that nowadays, because I'm kind of worried about...
Yeah, getting kicked out. Especially in Germany.
Not even getting kicked out, but just overly aggressive or overly... I don't want to say scared, but overly protective people. Like, almost, oh my god, there's someone with a sword inside. Ah! You can clearly tell it's a joke, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to call it a prank, because pranks are gay. Oh. The bad kind. Girly Production says, looks really cool in detail. Well, thank you so much. Will you show us the festival? I mean, if we're here and it's going on, yeah. That's what I said. Like, if we can manage to get her costume done, it would be nice to have... an excuse to go down additionally.
Hey, Catherine.
Because I've never been here when that festival was going on. I've mainly been here during during this period, but I think it was just afterwards, after Peter and Paul, and I've been here mostly during winter.
Yep, that is true.
Or during like the end of the year.
Yep.
So, yeah, I would like that.
What's fun with a shield, I mean, it is gigantic, but they were actually that size. So somebody was actually asking me this week, what size I made it. And I'm like, 92 centimeters, and that's exactly like Viking shields were. And I basically just took it from Catherine because she's the same height as me, but I mentioned that before. So I was just like, okay, it's from the shoulder to the mid of the thigh, blah, stuff like that. Is that my thigh?
Probably.
Or is that my thigh?
No, that's not your thigh. That's
my
100% the bottom part of your leg.
Okay. Just saying.
Yeah.
So, Bath and Body Works or Lush?
I'm
Neither
liking,
for him.
I know what both of them are, but I'm not a fan of either.
We don't actually have that here.
No, we don't have to. You could probably get your hands on it, but it's like one of those boutique type shops.
Yeah, but we don't have those in my city. I think we have a body shop.
They you have to. Like every town has one,
Yeah.
good or bad, regardless. I don't know if they have many food stands.
Oh yeah.
Do they do the medieval style as well?
Oh yeah, lots of.
Okay, I didn't.
I mean, they're like specific medieval food things, but also like more like sausages and
I'm not
stuff,
talking about the
obviously.
cliche like chicken leg. I'm not talking
No,
about
no,
that.
no,
Like
no,
actual
no,
proper food.
they have.
Okay, that's not.
They even have something.
Don't get that confused with
Hi,
the
Simon.
Renaissance festivals where you can buy like a hunk of meat.
No.
That's not how that
No,
works.
I mean there are actually groups who cook exclusively medieval stuff, and you can actually book spots, and they're sold out like weeks before. My mom used to be, well, they're still doing it, but they lost basically their camp. They have to do it somewhere else now, and they don't have a kitchen there yet. So they are just doing like non-cooked stuff, like breads with stuff they can prepare without an oven.
Loaves.
Yeah. But all traditionally made and stuff. They actually have like traditional, they have cookbooks, not from that time, but with recipes from that time.
So basically you can make authentic food.
And basically what the people wear, we don't call costumes, and you will be chased out of the city if you call it costume. We call it Gewand, which is more like clothing, but
period
specific
clothing.
Maybe period clothing.
That the word is very much used for like period clothing.
Yeah.
I mean, technically it's more like dress type, like if you say, because the word gewaad is the same in Dutch as it is in German, more or less. That's more like something that is usually flowing and like long to the floor. So
London would be actually fun if we would live there, but we do live in Germany right now. We're trying to get back to the US, and hopefully this year.
Yep, Southwest Germany. So that's not in the part that they do the Bavaria Fest. That's a little lower.
The Oktoberfest?
Yeah.
Why is the Oktoberfest?
No, I'm just saying. Because if you say that you live in Germany, usually first thing's like, oh, Oktoberfest? Like, no. They do have some tents sometimes, like around that time, but it's like very specifically, usually like it's closed, like a closed little festival thing that they do like with a group of people.
I know we have a couple of UK people here, but most of you guys are from, let's say, Northern America. I think Germany is playing right now. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. It's 8:30, so they're playing right now against the Ukraine. So, yeah, people are pretty excited about soccer, aka football, aka Fußball in Germany.
Yeah, our neighbor next door,
has a
the
huge
next house
flag.
over, has like a flag on the side. I've seen some really massive, like huge flags on the side of houses. It's ridiculous. Like how some Americans get with their obsession for like a football team.
Yeah.
Like they can get that here for their like equivalent football team. Usually it's like the national team that people tend to go crazy over, but
no, also like their clubs, but right now it's the
it's
Euro
more
Championships, so
it's more acceptable to do.
No, everybody is kind of following it, even if you're not a soccer fan. It's if
football
the
fan.
Netherlands actually made it to the EU Championships.
Yeah, we didn't. I finally. I couldn't give a shit.
He would be excited too. I mean,
no, I really
trust me, if they would win the Euro Championship, he would be all like, eh.
No, I would just say, we won.
I know. He would rub it in your face. Now he's like, I don't care because we're not in it. He just forgets to say that.
No, I truly don't care.
No,
but,
he does care if the Netherlands
remarkable
does
to see
well. Trust me, it's ridiculous.
How many people have like German flags and like German things, like little car flags and stuff on the cars. It's ridiculous. There's a lot of people very much into it.
Ireland and Sweden is on Monday. Wait, today was Northern Ireland, so that's Ireland, right?
No, that's just Ireland.
What? No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Do that like so? North and South is allowed to play separately. That's cheating. That means
No,
that
no. Look. They have England. They have Wales. They have Scotland. They have Ireland North and Ireland.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
That's
You
co-
shouldn't be allowed to separate
that's
your
cheating.
nation.
Yeah, you're one place.
It's not like we have Bavaria and Baden-Württemberg playing against the rest of the world.
Yeah. Or
not
east and west.
Or
Germany.
South Holland and North Friesland or something.
No, Friesland can do whatever the fuck they like. they could go off and be their own nation. They can be the Texas of the Netherlands if they want to be so.
That's like Bavaria.
Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
They want to be their own thing. Let them.
No, I just don't get it. It's the same with the Eurovision Song Contest. Why is Australia allowed in the Eurovision Song Contest?
Because they're originally with the UK.
I don't care. India was English too.
Yeah, but that's different.
No, that's not
No,
different.
it's different.
So what about Singapore or something?
Because that was a nation on its own.
What about those...
UK created essentially.
What about Namibia or South Africa or
once
something?
again, those were already existing countries. Those were just conquered and then probably taken and given back.
No.
Australia is a whole different story.
Australia, no. Not allowed.
I agree.
Separate.
They're not part of Europe, but they are part of Europe.
No, they're not.
It's the same way that we still have Suriname.
Yeah, see,
They are legitimately a part of the Netherlands. They pay with euro. They have a passport.
Are you kidding
They
me?
can freely travel between countries. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not sure if that's still the case, 100%, because they were talking about trying to become more independent and stuff. But I believe they still pay with euros and with dollars.
Sorry, they're playing at 9, not at 8. They're playing at 9.
Yep.
I'll check myself. Ask some questions, kids. Alright, Croatia won against Turkey. Poland won against...
Northern Ireland.
Did they win? Is it over yet?
I don't know.
I guess it's over. FT is probably final time?
Yep.
I don't know. It's weird. Okay, Poland won. Sorry. Well, nobody from Northern Ireland apparently. Only Southern.
Yep.
So, cool.
Sweet Cake Pops asking in the chat, what language do you speak? Well, clearly we speak English together. Well, she speaks full German, of course, since she is German. I speak Dutch 100% since I grew up there. I do speak some pretty decent German nowadays. I don't know how it's going to be in a month from now, but like every month, it's more that I understand more from what I already knew. And then now I'm like making the connection like, oh, that's why something is like that. Or when I listen to something or can read something that makes more sense now. It's not that I'm really learning German, like completely new concepts, because Dutch and English is very similar originally to German to begin with. So a lot of things, just making connections. So that's it. Do you speak anything else?
Tiny bit of French, tiny bit of Italian. More French than Italian. Italian is just like, come stai, mi chiamo Sara.
What's the come and they go?
Yeah.
That's kind of, yeah.
French, I would probably be able to order stuff and just ask for directions.
Yeah, I can ask the time, but that's really it.
Quelle heure est-il?
Yeah. And then I don't know what they say when they answer back. The only problem I do have is when there are some people here that speak just so insanely fast, probably because they're also foreign and they're trying to overcompensate. It's so hard to understand those people.
Je m'appelle Sara.
Yeah.
Je voudrais un baguette.
The
thing is, I actually talked to someone earlier who is in the Viking costumes group, and he's from Switzerland, but from the part in the south, close to the border to Italy, and he only speaks Italian. So, and he said, my English is so bad, yours is so good. And I'm like, well, we can't speak German, I can't really speak Italian, so we speak something in between. And the thing is, I said to him, I basically what I can say is mi chiamo, blah, blah, or whatever, come stai, stuff like that, but I don't actually speak Italian. But if you give me a text, I can pronounce it because I know the rules. However, if I'm trying to pronounce a Dutch text, I would fail because our languages are so close and I still don't understand how to pronounce shit.
Well,
because
so
especially
different.
with the stupid cheese.
No, it's just it's so similar that it's so different at the same time.
Yeah.
For me, it's more or less a hit or miss when I don't know a word and I'm trying to basically make it sound more German. And sometimes it works. It mainly works when I'm hearing stuff. I'm like, if I know, what the Dutch word is, and like, oh, that makes total sense because it's so similar.
That's what
But
I'm having when
there's just, like some random things that are absolutely nothing like it. For instance, driver's license. I would have thought it would be like vaarbewijs.
Fahrerlaubnis.
No. Like in Dutch, it's called rijbewijs. Like proof of.
Fahrlizenz, you can say.
Nope, that's not what I'm saying.
No. Driver.
I don't give a shit about that. I would think it would mean like vaarbewijs because that makes sense in Dutch.
No.
If I translate it,
Yeah.
just listen to me. Vaarbewijs makes sense. Führerschein, it's like whatever. But when I saw it and I'm taking it apart, like I can see where it comes from, but it's so different.
Driver license, you can say like license. License is the same word.
Yeah.
It is the same word.
Yeah, kind of. But 99.99% uses Führerschein, which is just it's just a word like once you know it, it's like it sticks out like such a sore thumb when someone says Führerschein. Like, oh, that's the word. Okay. What else? There's still like some random bits here and there that because they stick out so much from the rest of the stuff. Like, oh, that's a weird or funny word that makes no sense. What is that? And as soon as you know those words, it becomes easier to understand other bits. So yeah.
Hey Tax, I'm shortening
Teresa
it.
asks in the chat, how did your latest language test go? So Monday, we had they call it like the first test thing to close off like the first chapters. We do several chapters. But it's like part
Water.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the thing they do it in fourths. So we had to do a test where basically you had to listen, you had to fill out answers according to what was being said. Then you had to read and then answer questions from what is written in like little pieces of text. And then last you have to write from from basically just looking up your own stuff and answering it. And I aced it. It's not that hard.
See, what the answer I got was not the whole explanation. I aced it.
No, I aced it because it's not...
I didn't get an explanation what you actually had to do. It was just like, I aced it.
Well, what can you test?
No, you just said all of that.
Speaking. That was the third one. Sorry, speaking. So basically answering like basic questions like... where are you going to the supermarket? You have basically like a little prompt on paper that says supermarket.
Yeah. Guys, so I've been working on the Vikings for a while. And obviously I want to make more costumes. Any ideas? Suggestions? I mean, I have a huge list. I actually got finally tagged. I do like tags. He doesn't. I think I'm the only person. Plus a pack girls.
I don't like to be told what to do.
No, I like tags. You don't have to do it,
especially by people who are not... Okay, yeah, continue.
Yeah, I got tagged for my whatever Future 9 cosplays. Doesn't have to be like upcoming, but on your list. So that was first I was like, and then I was like, oh my god, I have such a long list. So I put together a couple that have been on there for a while, but also want to do a lot of mashups and Star Wars stuff. So yeah.
Okay.
The chat is dead.
I don't know.
Ask questions. Can you get the kitty?
I would like to, but it's sleeping.
That's it. Doesn't matter. Give it to me.
It's a blob of fur that doesn't want to leave there.
Oh, dude, you should.
Holy crap! What was that?
Now he's awake.
Yeah, I know. Let me check really quick. I don't know what that was.
That was the door. I'll get the kitty. Bedroom door. I'm kitty.
Oh no, I know what that was.
I'll hold the kitty so it's not afraid anymore. I don't know what it was.
No, it was the office room.
Oh.
The door, because there's such a different pressure from there. That was loud.
Look, he's looking. So there's a question, will you ever make a costume for Jurre? I constantly keep offering, but he's like, no.
No, every time she offers, it's like 2 weeks before her costume is not even done. So
That's not true. That's such a big lie. You knew Comic-Con was coming, I asked you and you said no.
As long as you're working on your costume, I don't want to pull away more time. Because I know that worked out last time you said, I'm going to finish your costume.
I could have, I wasn't allowed.
No.
Kitty will win tonight.
You barely finished the other one at time. You technically didn't finish it in time.
Which one?
The last one you did.
Ray, I finished.
Elise.
Well, sorry, I was working and
No.
looking for jobs
There's
and
something else.
talking to airlines and doing all that shit you didn't do.
Yes, such a sad little story. Nonetheless, why are you going to make 2 costumes at the same time if you don't manage to finish one? That's all I'm saying. So I'm not going to make a costume. We're not going to use up time for a costume while we can finish yours first. Ooh, little stinky paws. You need to clean your paws, mister. They're full of poop.
No.
Oh, actually, yes, that's poop. That's poop.
Come, clean your foot.
He's like, nope.
Clean your foot. Clean your foot.
Just don't put... No.
Here, I'll open it for you.
Make Jurre into a Chewbacca. That's never gonna happen. I'm not a Star Wars fan to that degree, at all. Why do you guys follow German football? We don't have a choice.
We don't have an actual TV.
There's no choice. Like 90% of the Germans around us put up flags and stuff, so we don't have much choice.
Well, I kind of normally like it because people are so much happier, and if Germany wins, you will hear like people honking horns.
Yeah.
Although it's actually too late then. Yes.
What happened? Did he bite?
Oh no, the claws were in.
Huh?
Ow.
I don't understand what happened. I'm just gonna see the replay.
Here.
Let me see the replay for a sec. It's gonna happen anytime soon.
We're just looking at it.
Yeah, we basically have like the stream. We're watching the stream as it happens. So in a sec, something should happen. Oh, he grabbed your hand. Okay, that's your own fault.
Cass is in the little basket up there sleeping.
Mm-hmm. How did you guys think about having a YouTube channel? It just happened. I mean, I kind of joined the channel more or less.
Yep.
Because I didn't think vlogging double made sense. Because I was doing a Dutch vlog at the time.
Yeah.
And I just switched to English on my main channel that I no longer
Yes, Kitty won.
actively use right now. So, yeah, it's easier. Lala's is in the chat. Jurre in a little Dutch costume or gladiator. I would consider doing one of, just for shits and giggles, like one of those traditional guys costumes for like little like old fashioned Dutch, because it's nothing more than just a black hat, striped shirt, and like poofy pants. That's it.
Hey Siri,
Balls.
what's a traditional Dutch
Balls.
boy's outfit?
Does it say balls multiple times, please? It doesn't know, right? No, it's similar to the logo from the paint brand Dutch Boy.
Dutch costumes.
Dutch costumes, okay. Yeah, do you have any plans for any drum competitions in the near future? As in the drum
Finn,
corps, or
Finn!
I will stick you with the sword, like somewhere like where your till goes.
They're only girls' costumes.
I know, because you're looking at costumes.
Is that not it?
No, traditional Dutch male outfit or whatever. That's different. Drum corps wise, I wouldn't know. There's currently the European stuff going on. Yeah.
That looks like a train operation.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. That's mainly what it is. It's just black puffy pants, striped shirt,
Okay.
and all usually clogs or like
Okay.
the equivalent like tight like flat shoes basically. But mostly clogs normally. I don't like clogs at all. And yes, I've had clogs when I was younger. I hate them. They're not comfortable at all. But drum corps wise, we have Europe going on right now. The US should be starting soon with the touring. So August 1st, somewhere like that period of time usually is like the finals. So maybe we're going to watch that again. Would be nice. I don't know yet. There's not much happening really in the drum corps world right now. And the championships for Europe are somewhere in September, so that's a long ways away. Texia Gendus. Your name is terrible. It's really hard to pronounce, but I think the sword he made the other day was really cool. This one, I assume, that we started making into a proper thing, looking like what the thing is. Yeah, I agree. I'm every time that I talk about it, I'm impressed by the fact that I managed to make it look as decent as it is now. It's not like smooth because I would need more or different tools for that. But what I managed to do with it, it's okay. I would definitely make it a little bit different, or like make it in a different way to make the same, if you know what I mean. But that's for the next time.
So, Comic Con is not this upcoming weekend, the weekend after, and Jurre is actually joining me. So,
yeah.
Since Jurre doesn't want to be in costume, I probably
can
put Jurre in a costume.
I don't have anything, so I feel weird.
We could put you in one.
Nah, it's okay. Also, because you haven't had much fun with Dory lately, so
yep.
You get a chance to hang out with her. That's cool.
What is our goal for subscribers? None right now, because...
What's our goal?
Well, one of those awesome play buttons would be cool, but
yeah.
It's not gonna happen right now.
Would be nice if YouTube would offer like the 50K or something, like a bronze button.
No, I think 100K is cool.
Yeah, but that would be cool if they would actually make lower tiers, because it's obvious that most people aren't getting over 1 million ever.
Yeah. No, what's cool is if you reach a certain point,
it just starts
rolling on
yeah, for instance, take a look at Jess's channel, Gone to the Snow Dogs. That stuff is going so good right now because she went over the 100K, and right now everything is just rolling, and it's just going by itself. So getting subscribers is less hard. And by the time that she hits probably the 500K, it becomes a little bit harder again, because then you're hitting the next problematic point where you need to get more from the outside, because it's just one of those things.
Yep.
But she has a very specific channel that stands out a little bit more, so it's a little bit easier for people to find, I guess. But subscriber wise, I don't know. I would like to get I would like to start with getting a consistent 1K views for now. Would be nice.
Well, we need to upload regularly
I know.
now.
Jesus in the chat. Oh my god, how can anyone wear wooden clogs? They kill my feet. That's the main thing. They're not very comfy to walk on. But I do know there is you have it's not really traditional areas, but there's basically where they teach about history, and it's mainly around the areas where they show windmills and show old style fabrication of tools and other things like cheese and stuff. Those guys walk around on custom clogs that they're made for them specifically, and those apparently are super comfy. So it probably is also just getting used to actually walking on those, because I hate slippers with a passion. Same for Birkenstocks and all the other stupid open-toed nonsense things. I can't walk on those, but I'm pretty sure you can get used to them if you really wanted to.
Hi, Mette.
Teresa says in the chat, Gun Snow is popular because of the Huskies. That's partially true, but it also is just content. It's she makes a lot of...
Well, it's because of the Huskies.
Yeah, but it helps. That's true.
No,
but it's definitely
the Huskies are the content. That's why people watch.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. It's the same that you have those
it's very specific.
Yeah, no, you have those toy unboxing channels that are insanely large. They're only getting bigger nowadays.
Yep.
And some of them are weird, by the way. Legitimately on the edge of questionable, if you ask me. And I tend to watch a lot of random stuff from time to time that just comes up in my feed. Yeah, I wouldn't let my kid, or anyone's kid for that matter that I have under custody, watch that willingly, because oh my god, no.
Hi, Candace.
No. The snow removal video has a lot of hits. Actually, someone kind of stole the concept, and because it's on Facebook, it makes a lot more views, of course, very quickly. So I think that by the time that we saw the same exact video made earlier this year with the same concept that I did, at 5 or 6 million, but that's on Facebook, so that's all relative. Someone scrolls past, if the video starts, that counts as a view for them. So yeah. Teresa says, I actually love Birkenstocks. They're so ugly. They
That's
might
not
be
true.
comfortable, but they're so ugly.
No, that's not true. Birkenstock has. I was at the shoe fair. What you are thinking of is the traditional shoe, but they do have really cool like menswear closed shoes.
Well,
you
if
haven't
they're
seen
closed, okay.
those.
But I don't. The
No,
normal.
they're actually really cool shoes.
Okay.
They just use the same footbed, which actually makes it really awesome to wear.
Okay.
But you don't see that they are Birkenstock from the outside.
Yeah, I'm talking about Birkenstocks.
No, you are just talking about the traditional Birkenstocks that teachers wear.
Teachers?
Yeah, like who buy organic stuff and vote green.
Okay.
Those wear Birkenstocks in Germany.
Okay.
They are very comfy because they actually good for your feet to walk in.
Derek says in the chat, I don't understand toy unboxing videos. I honestly don't know either. The only reason why I tend to look up certain unboxing type videos is because I like to figure out some. I'm not a fan of unbox therapy myself because I don't like the guy, but he does review some stuff and give some information that otherwise I wouldn't find that easily. That's the main reason why I like some of those channels, the more tech review channels, because they actually talk about the actual content. They don't just open it up.
There's a difference between an unboxing video and a review video.
Yeah, but most of the tech stuff is usually, it has to be reviewed because otherwise there's no reason for it.
No, that's not true. There is a difference. Sometimes you actually want to know what actually comes with a package. How does it look? There is a purpose for it. Mm. It might not be for you, but some people actually want to see what's in it.
Sad people. No, I think it's sad if you're only watching.
No, it's just like because you have no use case for it doesn't mean it doesn't have a purpose in.
I don't agree. The only reason why I would want to watch something unboxed is I want to see the actual thing. I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's sad if you otherwise only watch it for unboxing the box. Because then you can just buy it yourself and then bring it back afterwards.
That's not what it's about.
Yeah.
You don't get it, it's fine.
That's okay. What else?
Just don't always scream no.
But yeah, the toy unboxing, it's just like such a weird thing. It's mainly kids watching though, apparently. So... yeah, I'm not a fan. And like I said, they're weird. So many of those like weird, like what's inside the egg? And then there's like a whole bunch of crap inside. Not my forte. Sly Guy says in the chat, Jess is hi. He said in front of my keyboard so I could barely type in protest to take him off my lap. His weight was making my legs numb. Okay. I barely got through the sentence, but you know what I mean. This is in the chat. I watch certain unboxing videos only because I might order the same box. I don't want to know if it's worth... Oh, okay. No, I'm not talking about like the subscription boxes, but I can see those, yeah.
So Lala says we should try a bunch of different German snacks, like chips and candy on video. The thing is, we are used to it.
Yeah, it's kind of normal. Most of the snacks and things are fairly similar. Like everything the major brands you can buy in
it's
the
like
US.
Haribo, whatever. They are in America now too. It's like the chocolate is definitely, I guess, better in Germany.
If you go for like the Milka brand, but that's like the only major brand.
Yeah, Rittersport too.
Or Rittersport, yeah, but that's technically the same.
And then you have Lind, which is Swiss, and
yeah, okay.
It's just like
also you can buy all of those.
The difference between them and us, like Dutchland and Germany, isn't that big because we have the same.
Yeah,
like,
we have the same.
The European,
we have all
like
those
we have similar candy. The licorice, however, is way better in the Dutchlands because the licorice in Germany is disgusting. That's why I didn't even want to try that licorice because I'm like, licorice is disgusting. But that licorice is actually good. Yep. The salty and the sweet one. Yeah. And the honey one. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's one, the salmiak or whatever. Ugh. Yeah. Bit more intense.
The only problem I have with those monthly subscription boxes, like the loot box and like the 1,000 variances of it that they try to make money off, is that there's so much crap inside half the time. I don't care. That's the problem. Like, I don't want to collect so much crap. If I collect something, I would like to make a purpose out of it. Like, for instance, like cameras and lenses and stuff I can use. So that's mainly me.
Okay, random question. Would Sarah ever create tops, t-shirts like she did for Legatha? Okay, do you mean like actual, like I did right now, or something similar, or What do you mean? Because I have actually, while I was studying, I've actually sewn costumes which I sold on eBay. And I would consider it, obviously.
Commission work, probably.
Yeah, you know how long it took me. I mean, this time it would be quicker, but because I kind of needed to figure out how to do stuff, blah, blah, it would be quicker. But it would be, the Legatha costume itself would be really expensive to make because it just takes a lot of time with the chainmail and the leather and everything. But in general, yeah. I mean, everything that's like sewing is quicker for me because I'm a pretty fast sewer.
Yeah.
So.
A lot of follows that up with beers. I think we talked about it last week. I'm not a fan of the German beer because 90% of the... And don't correct me on this.
I
It is
will,
true.
because you're just talking bullshit.
We can go to the store. I can just pick up every single beer in most of the rows. It's all blonde or semi-blonde or
that's not what
fruit
I'm
flavored.
saying. I'm just saying the one time we went to the supermarket, I was like, do you want a beer? He's like, I want a dark one. Okay, then we went around the corner. There was a dark one. He grabbed it. He drank it. He didn't like it. That's not like... That was a very tiny supermarket. We didn't even have the choice between different beers. He was just
Shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. I'm not
no, of course it does matter.
Nonetheless...
Do you know how many breweries there are in Germany?
Yeah, but none of them are selling in the stores that we go to, so none.
Sorry, there was a tiny-ass supermarket at the end of the street. Come on.
Nonetheless, I'm not a fan of the white or blonde or however you call them beers because
you could drink other ones. We have dark beers. We have strong beers.
Somebody's very salty about the fact that I don't like your beer. And you
yeah,
don't
because
even
you
drink
don't
beer.
even give it a chance. It's just like, I don't have German beer.
I've had many beer over the years.
No, you
and
didn't.
I'm just not a fan of light or
we have
blonde
dark
beers.
beer.
I've not been able to discover any of that so far. And the ones that we did find
know.
were either...
It's not like we're going out to look for beer.
That's true, because it's not that hard to find. Or not that easy to find. If I walk into an aisle and I need to look for almost 6 different bottles to see if they're actually...
You don't buy beer at Aldi. Who are you? Are you living on the street?
No, but we bought beer just randomly in the store as well. In the US. And in the Netherlands, it's also
We don't buy beer in Aldi in America either.
In the Netherlands, you can just walk into a tiny little supermarket and you see, oh, dark, light, dark,
yeah, because you're
light.
a nation of drunk, apparently.
Yeah. Or it's just better advertised, maybe. That's the problem. But nonetheless, it's not that easy compared to what I'm used to. And I'm not a big fan of it. But if it gets offered to me, I will probably drink it regardless. Damn thunderstorms keep losing the internet. Let's see. There's a couple of people talking about licorice. I don't know, I like licorice. Maybe it's because I grew up with it. Teresa says in the chat, Jurre loves fucking with. Yeah, Sarah, that is definitely true. But yeah, to answer the question fully for Nadine about the Legatha costume stuff, a commission would be probably the closest thing to selling something, probably. But yeah, it's not gonna be cheap. It's like the Etsy stuff where you buy for craftsmanship. But hey, that's it. We're almost nearing the hour, so we should slowly ramp up.
Ramp up?
To the end.
What do you want to ramp up?
We're ramping off to the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Lana says in the chat, I don't like dark beers, too many gluten. I don't care. And maybe that's because I love gluten then, I guess. But that's the difference probably between people. So that's fine. Do we have anything else next week? Oh yeah, tomorrow you're picking up your new passport, which is kind of cool. I didn't expect them to actually send an email. So,
well, they said they would.
Yeah, but that's like considering that everything else is being done through paperwork. You're normally it's kind of cool.
No, my city finally arrived in the 21st century. I'm so proud. I got an email.
Early 21st, like early, like let's say they are like early 2001 probably at this point. Because I'm used to having my city office basically giving me my passport the same week. And regardless, it was pretty fast. They said like 4 to 5 weeks it could take, and it was almost 1.5 to 2 weeks for you when you got the notice, so that's kind of cool. Teresa asks in the chat before we continue on, do they sell IPA beers? Not really. They do have like one or two like miss or hits here and there at the.
We don't. It's Indian Pale Ale. They don't do that here. We have like Pilsner and Weizen and like black beer and alt beer, like old beer and light beer, and we have all different sorts. But we don't do like the general American term like the IPA.
Yeah.
But yes, the thing is we have like the big breweries and then we have smaller breweries who just do random batches.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is there is the German Reinheitsgebot, which is basically we have very strict rules when it comes to beer, so it's not like in America. It's the same for wine, so you can't just mix stuff together. I mean, okay, there are like mixed drinks like beer and Coke, but that's clear. It's beer and Coke, but you can't really, you have to follow a certain process during the production of beer, like ingredients wise and how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you're not allowed to sell it.
Yeah,
and that's different to the US.
Jurre is a Guinness man. I legitimately do like Guinness. Nadine says in the chat, more stuff like you can do with the sewing machine, for example, the top that Sarah's wearing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Create Production says in the chat, no yawning, I'm fighting heavy eyelids. Yes, Sarah, stop yawning.
I didn't yawn.
Yeah, you did.
When?
Like just now. I can't even look it up. We can scroll back.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. What we were saying before that already? Something where...
No, yours a dick.
Yeah, I'm a dick.
That's why we fight. Because he's a dick.
Yes, I'm a dick. I don't remember what we were saying before that, before I interrupted myself.
I don't know, Germany starts playing. And we can't even watch it.
No, they start playing like a minute, so...
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care.
I care.
I'm gonna watch a podcast or something.
I can't watch it.
Out of protest. No, you can watch it. Germany has like this, the public channels you can watch online. Or radio.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Nonetheless, because Sarah is no longer interested in the stream and
that
is
is
looking at her
true.
phone, we're going to end the stream today.
That is not true.
Yeah, that's 100% true.
No.
Guys, thank you for joining us today. We'll be back next week. Make sure to watch the vlogs. I think one came out like either just now or an hour ago. I don't remember what time I set it for, but there should be one more coming up later.
Let's say it like this, we're up to date now, and then Jurre won't edit for another 10 days.
Exactly. So guys, thank you for joining us. We'll be back next week. And with that said...